Well, good afternoon, my peeps. This is Catrina Reese with Catrina Reese LLC, and I'm coming on quickly to let you know that I want to talk about the power of the tongue. Oh my God, that thing in there can be wicked. We've been talking about this week about being the light of the world. We've been talking about how to tame that mind. Well, today we're going to talk about the power of the tongue. I read a great article this morning by Dale Anderson, and I wanted to share a little bit about what he talked about, his issues, as well as all of our issues are with that instrument in our mouth. He says, I have a big problem. I've been diagnosed with an incurable disease. It is a hopeless case. It's fatal. There's no cure, and it's a common enough disease. I would have thought by now that the power of modern science would have found a remedy by now. But unfortunately, tongueology is not a medical specialty. But alas, there is no hope for me. He says, my disease, it's called foot in mouth disease. I often say things I shouldn't, causing much distress for those around me. My incurable problem is that I struggle, just like you and I, with managing my tongue. We are told in James 3 and 8, no man can tame the tongue. And in Proverbs 18 and 21, it says, life and death are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Now, we've all heard the little nursery rhyme that says, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me. But how do you know that? How many of you know that that's not true? He says, we all can testify to the negative effects of someone's words on our soul and our spirit. And yet worse, what we have said to hurt others by the look in their eyes and the damage that we did with our words. We are all guilty and we are all diseased. He talks about our culture is obsessed with words. He said, don't get me wrong. Words themselves aren't bad. It's just that we have so many of them. He says the English language is the richest language, that it has over 650,000 words. That doesn't count just the street slang that we use every day. But with words, we can bless, we can curse, we can preach, we can prophesy, we can lie, we can love, we can seduce, we can mock, we can gossip, and we can pray. It goes on and on and on. Words are endless. And how many of you know that we have to learn to use words that come out of this mouth, that come forth from our tongue, as a powerful instrument to be a blessing to others? Well, I hear you say, Miss Katrina, sometimes people just deserve to be cussed out. Oh my God. Did I hear you say that? Sometimes they do. But let me tell you something. We are not God. Just like God continues to forgive us for the stupid stuff that we do, we got to learn how to forgive others. We got to learn how to bless others even though they don't deserve to be blessed. Because God says in his word to not curse your enemies, but to bless your enemies. Are you saying, oh my God, that's hard to do? Because some people don't deserve to be blessed. But you know what? We don't either. It's by his grace and by his mercy that we are just still here. So again, recognize the power of the tongue and what you can use it for. Use it to bless, not curse. Because somebody is needing a word from you, a nice, positive word, because they may have had a bad day. They may have cut you off in the lane, but we don't know what they're dealing with in their lives. We just getting mad because he cut me off. But remember, you got power in that. You got power in your tongue. You got power in your spirit. God loves us, and he wants us to use those things. as a blessing and not a curse. I love you and know that God loves you too. God bless.